Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news, all right. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most significant shifts in the NFC East in recent memory. Rumors are swirling. Sources like Diana Rossini are whispering about a blockbuster trade that could change everything for the New York Giants. Now, I know it sounds almost too good to be true, but the details are starting to come together, and I want to walk you through what this could mean for our Giants and the division as a whole. Word is that the Giants are in advanced talks to acquire Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns, and the deal might be happening very soon. This isn't just any trade. This is a move that could instantly elevate our pass rush, transform our defense, and give us a shot at competing at the highest level. According to insider whispers, the Browns are willing to part ways with Garrett in exchange for a package that includes a first-round pick in 2026, another first in 2027, and a third-round pick in 2027. That's a hefty price, but for a player like Garrett, who has been dominating the league, it could be well worth it. The Browns, sitting at a disappointing 3-10, are in full rebuild mode. They're looking to free up cap space and focus on their future, especially with their cap situation projected to be around $12 million by December 2025. They're prioritizing building around young talent, especially on offense, where they're struggling to put points on the board, averaging just 17 points per game. For the Giants, this is a game-changing move. Imagine Garrett lining up on the edge, creating chaos alongside Kayvon Thibodeaux and Aziz Al-Shaair. That trio would be a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. When you look at Garrett's 2025 season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. 39 solo tackles, 14 assists, 53 combined pressures, and a jaw-dropping 20 sacks in just 13 games. His ability to get after the quarterback and dominate the line of scrimmage is elite. His career totals already surpass 100 sacks, and his PFF pass rush grade is a staggering 93.6 with an overall grade of 92.3. He's winning roughly 38.5% of his one-on-one battles and has generated 83 pressures in 2024 alone. Basically, Garrett is a game wrecker, a true disruptive force who can turn the tide of a game in an instant. What makes Garrett so special isn't just his stats. Although they're impressive, it's his consistency, health, and the way he elevates a defense. He's been compared to Reggie White, one of the all-time greats, and the numbers support that comparison. His EPA per snap stands at -0.11, meaning he's positively impacting the game every time he's on the field. His odds of winning Defensive Player of the Year are +200, which shows just how highly he's regarded league-wide. Garrett is a maestro of chaos, using his speed, strength, and technique to annihilate offensive lines and pressure quarterbacks into mistakes. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The Browns are struggling mightily. At 3-10, they're leaking points and losing games they should be competitive in. They're giving up an average of 23.2 points per game, and their offense is simply not producing. They need to rebuild, and that means freeing up cap space to sign or draft the future of their offense and potentially acquire a new quarterback. Moving Garrett, who commands a massive presence on the field and demands double teams, allows Cleveland to focus on their long-term rebuild, especially with their focus on adding youth and balancing their roster. It's a tough pill for Browns fans to swallow, losing one of their most dominant defenders, but it's a strategic move aimed at the future. For the Giants, this isn't just about adding another star. This is about transforming the entire defensive identity. Pairing Garrett with Thibodeaux and Burns would create a terrifying front that could generate 30 combined sacks, pushing the pressure rate up by over 35%. This kind of pass rush would reduce opponents' offensive yards to about 280 yards per game, down from the current 367. It would also help our defense force more turnovers, with a projected 15 more forced turnovers, and significantly improve third-down defense, dropping the opponent's conversion rate from roughly 41% to below 30%. That's the kind of impact that can flip games, especially against divisional rivals who rely heavily on balanced offense and quick passing. Think about the implications in the NFC East. The Giants would suddenly have a front that terrorizes quarterbacks like Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts. The pressure Garrett brings, combined with Thibodeaux's speed and Burns' versatility, would make it nearly impossible for offenses to find time or comfort in the pocket. And let's not forget the psychological impact. Quarterbacks would be constantly looking over their shoulders, knowing that a sack could come from anywhere at any moment. This kind of relentless pressure can lead to more turnovers, more quick drives, and a boost in our overall win probability. Now, if Garrett joins the Giants, the odds of reaching the postseason would skyrocket. Bookmakers are already adjusting their projections, and the Giants' Super Bowl odds could jump from plus 15-0 to plus 4-0. That's a massive leap, and it highlights how much of a difference-maker Garrett would be. He's not just a player, he's an X-factor, especially in the playoffs. Clutch sacks, game-changing plays in crunch time. Garrett's proven he can elevate his game when it matters most. His presence could turn our defense into a top 3 unit in the NFL, making us a real contender in the NFC. Looking at the numbers, Garrett's impact goes beyond just sacks. His pressures and run-stopping ability make him a complete defensive end. His grade of 92.2 in 2024 reflects his dominance, and with no significant injuries this year, he's showing consistent health and performance. The comparison to legends like Reggie White isn't just hype. Garrett has the potential to be remembered as one of the greatest pass rushers of his generation. His ability to disrupt plays, force turnovers, and set the tone for the entire defense is exactly what the Giants need to push into serious playoff contention. Of course, there are some caveats. The Giants will need to work out the financial details and ensure they can fit Garrett's contract into their cap space. But if they pull this off, it would be a statement to the rest of the league that the Giants are serious about contending. It's a bold move, one that could reshape the NFC East and set the stage for a new era of Giants dominance. The fans have waited long enough for a true defensive game-changer, and Garrett could be that player who transforms our team into a powerhouse. Imagine the roar at MetLife when Garrett sacks a quarterback in a crucial moment. Those moments could become a regular occurrence. This potential trade also signals a shift in strategy for the Giants. They've been building through the draft, focusing on developing young talent like Thibodeaux, but adding a seasoned veteran like Garrett makes a statement. We're all in now. We're not just looking to compete, we're aiming for the top. And with Garrett's elite pass rush skills, the Giants are positioning themselves as serious contenders not just for this season, but for years to come. His leadership on the field, his relentless style, and his proven track record make him the perfect piece to complete our puzzle. So in summary, if this trade goes through, it could be one of the most transformative moves in recent Giants history. It's the kind of blockbuster that shifts the balance of power in the NFC East, boosts our chances in the playoffs, and elevates our defense into the elite tier. Garrett's arrival would energize the fan base, ignite our defense, and give us a real shot at making a deep run in the postseason. The Giants have always been about resilience, grit, and big plays. Adding Garrett would be the ultimate expression of those qualities. We're talking about a player who can turn games around with a single sack, who can set the tone in critical moments, and who could be the cornerstone of a championship-caliber defense. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster move? Do you think Garrett is the missing piece to finally bring us back to the Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest New York Giants news. We're on the brink of something huge, and I can't wait to see how this unfolds. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's get ready for a new chapter in Giants history.